So let's keep it on the relationship piece a little bit. I thought it was interesting, right? This was one of those sports and real life kind of intersecting, if you will. Your boy Tiger Woods was in the news recently because, he had some surgery and everything. I didn't read that part. The part that I was reading about is Tiger Woods is dating Vanessa Trump. So I saw this I did a double take. Now listen, people are grown, they can do what they want. I get that whole thing as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? But for those listeners that don't know, Vanessa Trump is the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. And so, which means that this is Donald Trump Sr.'s ex-daughter-in-law. Oh, by the way, Donald Trump and Tiger Woods are friends. I wanted to know, because I know you are someone that I know that has very defined lines around you and who, where, and what, who and where they need to be. I ask you, not just about the Tiger Woods himself, but overall, how would you feel? Would you feel it's okay to date your friend's daughter-in-law, your son's ex-wife?
Is it okay for me to date my son's ex-wife?
Yeah. And you can take this however, from whatever perspective. From the Tiger Wood perspective, because I want to hear your opinion on it, or the father-in-law perspective, right? In this case, it's Donald Trump, or Donald Trump Jr., right? Because he's cool with Tiger as well. So so Tiger's friends with the dad,
right?
Friends with the son,
Donald Trump Jr.
and now
he's dating Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what I think about that, bro. That is any time that like you were saying, they had to be somewhat of friends. Maybe they weren't the closest, but I don't care about that. Like they must have hung out at some point where Tiger probably had one of his ex-girlfriends and Donald Trump Jr. was with Vanessa at the time, and they was all hanging out and laughing in each other's face and stuff like that. And all the time, Tiger was like, good Lord.
Yo, don't it make you think that?
Of course that's what happened.
You're kind of like, yo.
Of course that's what happened.
Was he eyeballing my chick?
He always wanted my girl. Oh. He always wanted my girl.
Damn.
And Donald Trump Jr. is saying to himself, God damn, I knew it.
Oh, you think he knew?
That black son of a bitch.
You think he knew?
Yeah, he knew.
Wow.
Every man who, depending upon how your woman looks,
right,
every man knows that their man, their boy, their father would smash it if they had a chance. You know when your girl is bad.
Yeah.
And by the way, when people say that, friends will look, oh no, he would never do that. That's my boy. Listen, I know if my man's girl is bad or not.
True.
Right? And when and me and my friend Lyris, shout out to Lyris, we've had these conversations before. Oh, would I smash your girl? No, how could you smash my girl? I wouldn't smash my girl. I wouldn't smash your girl because you're my boy. I would never, ever, 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 ever do that because you're my man. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to. Liz, oh no, what do you mean you don't want to do it? That's fucked up, that's fucked up. I'm a man, I have eyes. I know if your girl got a fat ass and she's beautiful and she's pretty, would I ever do it? Of course I would not do it because you're a man. But it doesn't change the fact that I would want to.
Yeah. Listen, this is not was it Eldridge? It's not a good look, man.
Dog, here's the thing. The problem is what Tiger is doing. Tiger actually went ahead and is doing something about it. He is smashing his ex-friends because they cannot be friends anymore. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, they could be in that whole pot. I don't know.
This is billionaires. Who knows what kind of freaky shit they're into? Right?
I mean, listen. I would not want you being with my ex-girlfriend.
Yo,
I'm just saying, I would never want you, and I'm sure you would not want. Right.
Bananas, man.
Right. So it's the same thing here. I just think it's wrong. I just don't think it should. I think there's millions of other women in the world that you should not be dating my ex, especially if we're friends and we know each other and stuff like that. I just think it's all hell of wrong. There's millions and millions of women in this world, millions of men in this world that I don't think friends should ever go to their exes. So I think what Tiger is doing is wrong. Maybe Donald Trump Jr. doesn't care. Maybe Donald Trump Sr. doesn't care. He definitely doesn't care. He's got too much other shit going on. But Donald Trump Jr., he maybe he doesn't care. But it doesn't matter to me. I just think it's wrong.
Yeah. It's not a good look for Tiger. Like, I don't know why. Like, you're Tiger Woods, and right, wrong, or indifferent, there are plenty of women that would, line up to date Tiger Woods. And there's so many women in this world.
Yeah.
Why do you have to take your friend's ex? Be with them. Now, it's suggested that they live in the same area. His son, what's it, Charlie, I think his name is, or something. Okay. But, developing into a really good golf player. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump Jr.'s daughter, same school, develops, plays golf as well. So both of their kids are kind of like, kind of those phenom golf players, really, really good. And so here's the funny part. I was wondering what would happen, because I think they're both like 16, 17 or 15, 16. Mm-hmm. What if the kids started dating? Like, as a parent, could you interject on that and say, no, you can't do that, considering that what you're doing is kind of like some kind of way foul too, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Start dating. Well,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's like, because when you see, because they go to school together, they're all in the same school.
Okay.
They're all like playing golf. They're all, with famous last names and all this other stuff. So it's in that same circle pool. And when you tend to put up walls around that, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you don't want that, right?
With less accessibility from the outside in. Mm-hmm. So I think part of that is why, quite honestly, I know I'm kind of going down a different path, but I think also that is part of why you see so many celebrities dating each other, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's you just you're not going to necessarily let the guy from the coffee shop, right, or the woman from the car wash, right? Like you want to
keep it close, right?
It's closeness, so you're kind of swimming in that same water.
Yeah, but that's a bad pool to swim in. That's not cool.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm with you on that, but so I think to them, it somewhat makes sense, because it's crazy, because you and I've talked about this, right? Like out in the street, I was just saying, in the real world, you don't see it that way, but in that Hollywood world, you'll see people dating each other, and it's just it's like whatever, man. Like no one really cares. It's just that's just the way that is. Right?
Hollywood is crazy. They have their own set of rules, right. And it was kind of similar to the Michael Jordan story, where his son started dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Larissa, what is it?
Yeah, Larissa, badass girl, beautiful, gorgeous. You know what? I think they broke up now.
Yeah.
But they were dating for a long time, and people were saying, "Yo, that's foul," because Michael and Scottie had their issues, and and people were saying, "Did Michael put his son up to doing this and stuff?" I mean, I don't think so. But what was he gonna really, like you saying, like, we don't want that to happen? He probably did not want that to happen, right? And we surely damn well know Scottie didn't want that to happen. Right. But it's kind of a crazy thing. Yeah, we don't control our children. We can't tell them who or not to date. But you just feel like, even his son at that point should have a little bit more of sense to him and say, you know what? There's plenty of other women out there, even women my age, close to my age. Just go and do that. Like, this intermixing of celebrities and their families and daughters and sons and stuff like that, and ex-wife. I just think it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, this is.
But I know, like you said, that's what they're used to.
Right. That one I was like, man, that's not a good look. Despite the fact that what we just talked about, how it happens a lot, this one just feels a little bit, I guess maybe because Vanessa doesn't, and I don't know Vanessa, I've never met her.
Right.
But this doesn't feel like Hollywood, right? Even though you've got Trumps and Woods and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it just feels so wrong, right? Like this just feels like regular folk, even though it's not.
But like you said, to us, is it just different to us because we're not in Hollywood? Like in that realm, do you think it's just normal? Maybe we just feel that way, and the average person feels that way. But to them, they really don't. Yeah, they don't really give a shit.
Clearly they don't, right? You know what I mean? But
I mean, we don't know if they don't because it's not like Donald Trump Jr. can stop his ex from dating. He can't stop it.
I was just saying, generally speaking, I don't think it is because we just see it so much. We just see it so often, right? Like it just happens a lot. Like that guy will have dated that actor, male actor will date that actress, that singer, actress. Yeah. And then she, singer, actress will do the same thing on the other side. And then you'll kind of get some athlete mixed up in there as well.
Yeah, right.
And stuff. Listen, maybe they're dating regular Jane and Joes, but that's no story, right? Like that's not going to, we're not going to be, people are not going to click on that.
Right. And they're just dating, right? And maybe it's just a smash and dash type of thing because I can't see.
What makes it even worse, right? You know what I mean?
Well,
get married.
Well. Now you said they're just dating, right? They're just dating. It's not a girlfriend yet, right? Just dating.
I don't know if it's a relationship. So the way they're reporting it is that they've been together for a while, but they kept it on the low.
Oh, okay.
Right? They kept it really quiet.
Yeah.
And obviously, it starts to kind of bubble up a little bit, starting to be seen with one another. So I would imagine, that because of the length of time that that Wood spoke to the Trumps and was like, "Yo, you cool with it?" And Donald Jr. I think I'm with you on the dad. I don't think he cares. I just feel like I don't even think it has anything to do with the president. I just think he's just a total right. Care.
Whatever.
And I think Junior, that fruit didn't fall far from the tree.
Right.
So he's probably like a G. Like if you wanna,
go ahead. Do your thing.
Probably said something inappropriate. You know what I mean.
It's more so for Donald Trump Jr. He don't give a shit. He's done with her, right? Because I don't know how that probably broke up.
I'm thinking that could be something like how that conversation took place.
But for Tiger, it's like, he's taking sloppy seconds.
Whoa!
It's crazy, right? It really is.
That was the term I was avoiding.
You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, how could you know that, especially your man, your man was up in there? Donald Trump Jr. is joking about.
Well, Vanessa is no sloppy second. Let's just say that. But I do get your point, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like and that's why I started off by saying for Tiger, that's not a good look.
Bro. It's not a good look. Like God forbid it goes further, right? And that really becomes your girlfriend or your wife. You will always know that. Granted, we know Vanessa was not a virgin, right? Probably. I mean, I don't know for that, but probably not. You know that your man, at least a friend at one time, seen all your new woman's private parts. And was all up in there doing all these nasty things to her.
Well, it was his wife, so I would hope they did those nasty things.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that's true.
They had a kid together. I'm just also thinking about, so the last thing for me, I'm just thinking about, down in the same area, down in Florida, you're attending parties and events and so on, and you otherwise show. Are you still getting that invite? Are you still, you know what I mean? When you're inviting Tiger, knowing that Tiger's now showing up with Vanessa on his arm, do you still get that or do you get boxed out from that?
I think if it's political parties, if it's politically influenced, I think the invites will still go out just because it's a different type of thing. I think if it's more personal, like little birthday parties or little family functions that's just more personal, has nothing to do with politics, no, he's not going to get that kind of invite. But if it's political nature, they're going to want Tiger there.
Well, I'm thinking maybe even beyond political, quite honestly. Like, that's still his daughter, being Donald Jr. You throw a party, you'd have something for your little girl, right? I mean, she's a teenager.
Right.
She comes by, her mom's coming, right? Because that's the daughter.
Yeah.
And this is mom's, right? And then her new boo.
He's not coming.
Right. And this is a boo on her arm and stuff.
No.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, Vanessa be like, yo, DJ.
Yeah.
It's my man.
Nah. Your man gonna stay his ass at home tonight.
Yo, come on.
Go practice on them swings, man. Nah. We can't have that. We can't have that. So we'll see how that works out. But
Tiger up there giving her that 4-iron.
Tiger being the Tiger he is, because that's been in his blood. That's been in his blood.
I guess so.